Galatasaray penetrate first. It is a truly precious lead.
Well, Peter, this now poses the question of stick or twist. Do they immediately go for another one, or sit back and wait patiently for the opportunity to break?
Oh, it's Bebeto. And it's made its way to him. Swept in. Serginho is there, and he can get that clear. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
Oh, really well played.
It's a promising position. Well, that pass isn't the best. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
And he goes cross-field. Bale. That's a little off target. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And that's an errant pass. Nuno Mendes. Serginho. And it's Vitinha. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, delightful ball. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Galatasaray have it back and can go again. So much. He's having a shot! They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
Substitutions taking place.
Barcelona choosing to make the first change. Galatasaray are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Pass somewhat off target. And it's Beckham. Look at the space. Bebeto! Cristiano Ronaldo, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. It's Bale! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
James. Bale. Now James. Referee's given a throw. Ah, good steal. He just read it. And it's Yilmaz. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. A heavy challenge. The referee's awarded a free kick. And that's going to be a booking. Saliba. Eder Militao. James. Plays the return pass. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Dida. Beckham.
Galatasaray are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Another big chance that gets away.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Ball is over the line. And it's Serginho. He's tried one! And that is doing no harm at all.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Nicely shaped ball. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. Serginho gets over and intercepts. Chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Will simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
It's a searching pass. Keeper's got good distance on that. Neatly clipped into space. Oh, the ball's gone astray. And he's in on goal! Now he's got space here. The message is clear, none shall pass. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Galatasaray certainly can feel happy about how things have gone, but now isn't the time to take their foot off the pedal. They need to keep pushing, keep imposing, don't leave the door open for the opposition.
Galatasaray go in at half-time on a comfortable 2-goal cushion. That gets things going for the second half. Engages and forces him off the ball. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. That's a cute ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Oh, big chance! No mistake! And the second half is off to a flyer. Simplicity itself.
Bebeto really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
Barcelona get themselves back into contention.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
No, it's come to nothing. And he's gone looking for safety. Spread it left. Strong running down that left flank.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
Now it's Bebeto. And it's gone back to the keeper. Long ball by the goalkeeper. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Oh, he's been caught napping!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Vitinha is there to clear. Oh, terrible pass. He's had a shot! It's in! Terrible error, duly punished.
Well, you've got to give him credit for pressing so quickly there.
Galatasaray go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
That has the feeling of a breath of fresh air, Peter, and now they can fill their lungs and just blow them away.
Cristiano Ronaldo is wide and looking to get onto this. And this is Burak Yilmaz. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. And now they can clear their lines. Chooses to go cross-field.
Pretty robust defending.
Searching pass he's played there. Floated through. And this is Bebeto. Great defending, strong and determined. Danielson. Burak Yilmaz. Tries a shot! It's loose now and they want to get it back.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Alexander-Arnold. A probing pass. That is good alertness. Ambitious ball here. No, he's just misjudged that one. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
James clears. Looking for the run. Good ball, good take. Showing good feet. The ball goes in, climbs up big! And that would have been game, set and match.
Well, his movement has certainly picked up. He's got that decisive goal on his mind.
Half an hour gone in the second half. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Shot could be on. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Now it's Nedved. Danielson, and this is Burak Yilmaz. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Played into space.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
That's good vision. Oh, that's well spotted. That's an imaginative pass. Barcelona could counter here. Eder Militao kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Substitution.
And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's picked his way through. Nice control. And he shoots! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Well, he's clearly in one of those moods. I think even he was asking perhaps a little too much from himself then.
Serginho wins the duel this time. Oh, he's found support out wide. He's found a way through. And a chance! And it's there! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Galatasaray blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. And that will be the final act. A statement win on a crucial day, and now major tests await. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Galatasaray really deserve full marks to have come through such a difficult game in the manner they did. There's always a feeling that the fear of losing is what ultimately decides games like this, but not on this occasion. They played the game and the occasion beautifully.
Galatasaray are looking to get a flying start here in the long race towards the finish line. This is a day for optimism, for hope, for dreaming of what might be. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So that's got things underway. Well, Edmilson's selection has certainly attracted some scrutiny, but the man himself looks, as ever, Jim, utterly unfazed.
Yeah, I like him because he's got a certain elegance about him, Peter. We all know Brazilian players love the idea of getting forward, and he's probably one of the better defensive players on the ball.
So no gung-ho heroics?
No chance.
Talisca. Pedri, played out to the left flank. Up towards the front line. He shifted it to the flank. Danielson receives it in a wide position. Beckenbauer, he won't be happy with that one. He's going for goal! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Bale is offering a wry smile there.
Edmilson. Maldini.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Played into space out wide. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, I think both teams probably feel it's too early for either to start taking...
It's Bale! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And that's a throw-in. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Vitinha. He came in hard, very hard. You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Danielson. Lovely feet. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Well, that pass isn't the best. Vitinha. And it's Yilmaz. Danielson. Tries a shot! Goal! Galatasaray!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Galatasaray after
A 1-0 lead established.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Played in by Denilson. Cleared away. Luis Araujo. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Talisca. That is a brilliant interception. Vitinha. Bale is in a really good position out wide. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Oh, nicely intercepted. No, again, there's no way through. And it's Edmilson. Edmilson is sporting a guilty look after that. Burak Yilmaz! It's not an especially good pass, that. Beckenbauer tries to pass it through. No foul, says the referee. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. He is through here. Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. That's a decent clearance. Galatasaray have the chance to go the other way. Ronaldo gets into a good position.
Galatasaray can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Talisca, and he cuts out the supply. That's a lovely, delicate pass. Spread neatly. Costa Curta. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Sends it crossfield. And it's Maldini. Luis Araujo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Luis Araujo.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Saliba can get it clear. Deftly away. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Galatasaray, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. And the action is back on the way.
Galatasaray definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Denilson. He's looking wide. And that pass just didn't quite work. Maldini.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And it's Bale. Galatasaray finding their passes. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Nuno Mendes is a player who's always giving defenders headaches. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Nicely weighted ball. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, that was vital. Throw in. Looking for the run. He's got away. Ter Stegen claims comfortably.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be more of an emphasis on protecting their lead than adding to it. It's all gone a little timid.
Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Substitution in progress.
Liverpool choosing to make the first change. Well, that is one way to stop him. Has a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Burak Yilmaz actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And now they can spring out of defence. Kaká. Can he get it through? And a shot! It's loose now. Oh, he's been caught napping. Now, can they get him away? Costa Curta. Oh no, this does not look good. The ball has bounced loose now. Up he goes! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Over to the left. Plays the return pass.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Climbs up big! It's in! And with the match slipping away, they have hauled themselves off the canvas. A great delivery and a finish to match.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And it's Kaká. Maldini. Fermin is onto this. Flings in. He's got tall. And he hits the net. And the comeback is complete.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 14.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 27.
Liverpool get themselves into the lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Number 20, Danielson. Coming on the field, number 51.
Ronaldo considers his options.
Number 22.
The keeper is ultra busy in trying to just get everything in order.
Joshua Kimmich. Number 13, Erling Haaland.
Oh, fantastic from Ronaldo! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! They're level in a trice!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
This is quite a battle.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Pacho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Kaká picks it up out wide. No, he didn't quite meet it right. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Desperate defending required here.
Substitutions taking place.
Beckenbauer plays it short. Pings in a Kaká! Heads it again, but still no joy.
Maybe they're trying to cash in on this, but someone has to up the quality here, both movement and delivery.
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, what about that? And that has raised the roof! Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
That's what he lives for, Peter. Not a lot more to add.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Galatasaray shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Mbappe. And that's that. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. Cristiano Ronaldo, a huge performance, answering the call. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, this looked like it had a draw written all over it, Peter, so credit where it's due. They found a way to win it, and they can take great satisfaction from never losing that focus.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Galatasaray.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, the versatility of Nico Williams has been hugely impressive. I think, Peter, he's just as good on either side of the pitch, and he has a footballing brain that seems to allow him to work things out with ease. And I think it's been suggested at times that he could play further up the pitch, but I think as a fullback, having the space to run into, I think to take away that from his game would be criminal.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Tries to play it through. Brzezinski. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now, this could be a chance. Neymar unable... Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's clever. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in!
Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A cracking opening to this game.
Oh, a goal of real quality. He made it look ridiculously easy.
That's brilliant control, Peter, from an awkward height too. You know, it's great improvisation here.
Galatasaray are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Ball's gone out of play. Cucurella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Chips it through. Well, he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Chance, surely! It's there! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Ah, you've got to love that. Concentration, conviction, contact, and sheer class.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Saliba promptly onto that, and that is that. Dida punts it upfield. Oh, no joy this time. Eder Militao. Bale. Gravenberch. Yildiz. Chance here to counter. It's a really well-measured ball. Mendes calmly anticipates. And it's Gravenberch. He's in a good position here. And the shot! And the ball's come loose here. And it's made its way to him. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Distributed tidily. And they can counter here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. He has found the way through. Bale's cross. Cleared away. Brzezinski. For Salamakers. Neymar. Sends it crossfield. Now Nico Williams. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Salamakers is flagged offside. He's not got that quite right. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Nicely worked. And he's being shifted off it. Vitinha is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And here's Rosicky. That's a shade optimistic. Nuno Mendes. And a chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Passing is crisp and sharp. Neymar. Yildiz. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Gravenberg kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Nicely weighted ball. Always onto this.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Driving forward. He's got away.
Such good technique.
João Pedro. Looking for the run. Takes a shot! A really close shave, and the last action of the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Galatasaray really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have got another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Galatasaray in control at half-time, 2-0.
Substitution for Galatasaray. Number 22, Yildiz.
Here we go again then.
Alexis Salavakis. Coming on the field, number
Gravenberg.
7, Rafinha. Number
Mendes
8,
cuts it out.
Berardi.
And that's a throw-in. Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. Rafinha. And the through ball. And this is Berardi. Crossing. Big header! They've done it! The second half off to a spectacular start. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
We have got ourselves a game here.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
He is through here. Eder Militao with the clearance. And he's gone searching crossfield. And it's Neymar. Passes coming off in quick succession here. That's been cut out, well played. Brzezinski. And the shot's on here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Back into the middle. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Nuno Mendes going vertical. And now a sudden chance to counter. And here's Berardi, Rafinha, and he's picked it up out wide. And the finish! And he's really put himself on the line here. Galatasaray have their second corner now. Neymar with the short one.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away and eventually you might just get that little break.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
That's the throw. Neymar. He's on it, can he get away? Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Just shoots! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I'm glad he took the opportunity to run with the ball when the chance came about. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
Now it's João Pedro. Great vision. Neatly clipped into... He's had a shot! Really well taken goal. Do not write them off. Back they come. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
This has become one superb game of football.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance. Galatasaray have a free kick. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Neymar. Berardi in acres of space out wide. That's a good ball. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. No second thought, a straight red card. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Well, Jim, I suppose that was the only possible outcome in the circumstances. He's having a good look here.
Yeah, and a heart-and-mouth time for the culprit, who may well regret his transgression.
Number 38.
Kimmich gets good distance on it.
Coming on the field.
They're back in possession and ready to go again.
Fikayo Tomori.
Tacho gets across to intercept that.
Substitution in progress.
And this is Neymar. William, chance for a shot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking for options for movement. And he whips it in. Up he goes! And somehow he managed to miss it.
It's a very watchable game, isn't it? Any goal from here could well be the winner.
This looks promising. Haaland. Can he finish? Guendouzi goes sliding in. Good running, strong and purposeful. Not the most accurate pass. Into the last 5 minutes. That's a sharp pass. Tomori with the slide tackle there.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Played through into space. Williams' cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Desperate defending required here. Neymar goes short.
Well, that might be that, Peter.
That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And he is going into that little black book.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
That is ended up in no man's land. Rijkaard.
Pretty robust defending.
Rafinha is there to clear. It's gone out for a throw-in. Has a look and plays it forward. Threads one in, and it's been played through. And the keeper's given it away. Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
And it's no surprise to see who's taking responsibility.
Cristiano Ronaldo! And that may well be that. That is that. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
And just a quick reminder.
So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Galatasaray can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
Well, that's it for tonight's match, so it just remains for me to thank Jim Beglin alongside me and to wish you all a very good evening. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era.
Decent chance! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
So, a breakthrough already. It's a good-looking delivery. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Lampard. And this is Torres. Zanetti. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Roberto Carlos. That looks a good ball through. Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's found a way through. Produces a cross. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. And it's Serginho. Vitinha is always scanning the pitch for targets. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. That's a throw. Nuno Mendes. Throw in. And it's Serginho. That's the keeper's ball. Xabi Alonso. Can he get on the end of this? Zanetti climbs up big! Goal! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And they're back on the ball again. Alonso, played out wide. Roberto Carlos, played in by Roberto Carlos.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch.
And this is Burak Yilmaz. Beckenbauer kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now he's off and running. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha, he won't be happy with that one. It's a really well-measured ball. And the referee has brought play back and shown him a yellow card. Adams. Oh, can he get onto this? Stood up well to him there. Can he get it through? Now it's Lampard. Well, that has not gone well. And he's there to get it away. That is good alertness. Ronaldinho. Roberto Carlos, the man we've all come to watch. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. And that's put paid to a promising move. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And he's only too happy to take that back. Lampard. Lampard. And a chance! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And this is Lampard, crossed into the middle.
Yeah, I think if that can be repeated, there's a good chance of a goal.
Little pass back. Fernando Torres. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Recandosi al box informazioni dello stadio riceveranno un simpatico omaggio.
Galatasaray kick off the second half. Saliba, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Chooses to go cross-field. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Lovely passing, lovely movement as well. Roberto Carlos.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
That's a little off target. Roberto Carlos. Serginho.
This is the time you need that pace.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Now it's Burak Yilmaz. Good effort from distance. Now the delivery. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Vieri is flagged offside. Lampard. And it's Roberto Carlos. It's Fernando Torres. Burak Yilmaz. And he's worked it through. Big chance! Must be! Well, there's the clearance. Inter Milan can breathe again. Just.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
And again! Goal! Galatasaray! And he's got what he came for, his 20th goal. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Xavi Alonso. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
They're coming again and again.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero
Ronaldo
14.
ready to try one.
Xabi Alonso.
Looking to widen the gap
Numero 9.
even further here.
Fernando Torres. Numero 32. Numero
Bale!
15. Lasciano il
He's
campo
missed,
per
but not by
il
that
numero
far.
22.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Il numero 17.
Roberto Carlos.
Attenzione, un cambio.
Oh, perfectly measured that. He's picked his way through. Oh, that's a fine interception. And that has been clubbed away. Long ball upfield. Pele chasing after it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And he's made sure that's not getting through. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary.
Inter really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
It's a pretty loose pass. Tries to play it through. Oh, well measured. Now it's Mbappe, and he whips it in. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Now it's Ronaldinho, Neymar, and that's really well manoeuvred. And he's heaved it away. Knocks it out wide. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. The ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 3.
So what can they conjure from this one?
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
Cambio di giocatori.
Oh, smart save. He had plenty to do.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Nicely worked. Czech breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Out towards the flank. Thinks about the shot. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And that's definitely not his
Ci
best.
saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Mendes is there to clear. Ronaldinho. Looking to play him in. Now it's Bale. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Lizarazu. Great vision. Oh, played through for the wide man. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Galatasaray can finally smile now. They have held on in a difficult watch for both sets of fans. A truly emotional roller coaster that. Bale voted man of the match, and deservedly so. How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Well, it's a win that came as a result of an ideal start, Peter. A high-octane start at that, and they set the tone and never really let go, as good as it can get.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.